going to create a deployment using Nginx image. We create a tab only and remember to mention the tab Nginx latest and name this of the Nginx deployment. The container should be named as Nginx container. Also make sure the replica counts of 3. Create a notebook type service name Nginx service. And the notebook should be specification of 11. So we need to create it. Data vi create it in the deployment the and we need to even code of the create a deployment code. Save the next deployment. Deployment YAML file. With the Kubernetes page. And see, this is the deployment YAML file. This is the sample deployment file. And see here, copy the file. And paste it. Insert. So we need to change our deployment as it is given on the YAML file. Using the deployment using the Nginx image. Here it is. The name should be known as the Nginx deployment, and then you need to image with latest tag only using Nginx with a latest tag. So we need to create it. This don't use the label. Replica count should be 3. Replica is 3. They are available. Then and we need to create Nginx application name is Nginx. And then application Nginx they are mentioned. And then the container name they are mentioned the Nginx container. So we need to edit it Nginx container name to be Nginx container. And then image should be Nginx latest. This image Nginx latest. And then we need to create a node port also. So we are edit it. Go to the Kubernetes and see where we have the deployment replace password stateful. We are mentioned everything here. Create our service. Section 15, D1. This will be the number of the variable will be ender. Time should be need to add the Nginx service and should be service. After creating the service, create metadata and then create the name of service should be Nginx service and then create a spec type node port, this is the service type, node port, then selector should be selector add should be we are collecting the Nginx adding the Nginx name, import import protocol using a TCP protocol because here it is here container port is 80 and then we are using the protocol. We are mentioning the port number here. So we are using node port also, mention node port also, target port 50, and node port 50, node port 50, 30011. And then port and after the giving the name, the command, save the file, save and exit the file, and we need to execute our file. Deployment. Next layer, converting normal to execution could not find expected. Line 21 have been added. Machine should be using V1. Service. Name Nginx service. Check our type of node. Check. This is defining the machine service. This machine should be capital, and we are using here our preparation. The purpose we need to use different then the command side and apply Now deployment will be created and the services will be created. Create deploy. Now you can see next deployment will be created. Deploy. This is in the running deployment. Containers will be in running conditions. And also we need to use details. We need to get the details. Consider examples. Running our IP address. Copy the IP address. Using the code HTTP with IP address. And we are running on the port of 80. Now you can see the Nginx will be running. Now create node ports also is created. So this node, now you can see this is the internal IP of node port. And using a node port also, we need to check HTTP. Node port should be node port ID. There are also the Nginx will be now both are checked. The report and also here this is the one system. That after finished.